Hey there folks, this is Jason back with you here. A little something different around this time. I am actually on my multiplayer server at the moment. Figured I'd give you guys a quick look around, show you what we've got going on over here. And it's fairly new. We haven't really been playing on it for a long time. Just about the same amount of time that I've been doing videos, actually a little bit longer than that. And it's a nice little start. Got a lot of stuff that is going to get built eventually, I'm sure. And it's just going to keep expanding, especially with the two gentlemen that I play with who are both actually still active on the server. They're both into pretty big builds, and at some point I'm going to have to re-record my tour of the old server so I can show you that. But this was our very first starting area. We basically just generated the world up. All three of us logged in and cruised ourselves out searching for the perfect place. We wanted desert. We wanted a jungle close by. We wanted the ocean nearby so we can go exploring easier. And I wanted especially a extreme hills section fairly close by. Trying to keep this more of a community style build where we are all pretty close to each other proximity wise. But we kind of found exactly what we wanted and then some. We've actually got a jungle there, a jungle there. This whole thing is desert, runs all the way out across the way. And our ocean right here beside us. Like I said, this is our original house. We did not build on top of a village or anything like that. Just brought ourselves out, built a fairly nice hovel, and started going on the way. This here on my left was Kyle's first building. It does not have a YouTube channel, but this is our storage room. Basically, everything labeled out, picture frames for everything that we've got. We filled this up pretty damn quick, all things considered, and moved on up. He added a second story for a little extra storage for the stuff that's not used as often. First floor is like mostly your day-to-day whatnot. Of course, before this was ever built, this was a lump on the ground, and oh, looks like I got a visitor. Mr. Frizz. And his dog. That's the Frizz. Actually, why don't I go ahead and do this first? I hate when I do that. That one's me on top, and Frizzy61, that is my compadre here's YouTube channel. He's taken a bit of a tour through his portion of the old world. He's done a bit of a show off of the new one already, and something that he's been building over in his house. I'll show you that in a minute here. But before we got up into this whole area, we, of course, we had to mine. So, always lag right at that spot. Start off pretty basic, just a hole in the ground, a bunch of whatnot around. Headed off down this way. Mind our way to glory and riches. Our spider spawner right up above there. And this is expanded some recently. All the way down, these are all prepped to be chambers running off, and the little secret area in the back. After we started expanding these out and digging them free, I started looking to make use of some of the additional space. So, because we looked and looked and hunted and searched and searched and searched for a very long time for skeleton spawner. Just couldn't find one, couldn't find one. We lit up everything to the point where the underground area of our base here down the far side is actually a slime farm. I mean, you rarely come down here without having to kill a couple of giant slimes. We've got so many slime balls, it's kind of sick. So I went ahead and you found a dog in the nether? But, there's the sound of slimes as it is. Oh, but, I took a little time, put together this little, egg farm, chicken farm. Initially, there was a slaughter pen next to it, just a, suffocation killer. We'd just take all the eggs, chuck them in there, let them grow up, and then off them for feathers. Of course, about 6 hours after I made that, I was out caving and found a skeleton spawner. About 3 hours after that, I found another skeleton spawner. And yeah, it was a riot. So this opened up area became nothing much at the moment, except a place for my infinite snowman. So, snow, a wonderful and underused building block. This is our initial storage area and our enchanting area. Of course with the anvil. Seriously, these things really do just rock. This is the other portion of our mine. It actually feeds back out this way, goes all the way down, and then runs down along this way. And my guess is that Justin's been off in all the slimes, or been too close for them to spawn. And this runs over. This cart actually goes up to Justin's house, the frizz, and his cornucopia, which you want to see what that is, go, he's got a video up on YouTube right now at his channel. Go take a look. It is a massive, massive water harvest farm. It's not a server breaker, but it's definitely big. It does wheat, potatoes, carrots. I think that's all he's got stacked up in there right now. But it basically goes from down here, diamond level, all the way up to ground level. Platform after platform. The mine continues over that way. And of course, after looking and looking and looking for a skeleton spawner for arrows, like I said, I did find one. I just happened to be out caving, and Kyle, the third person on the server, or third active person, we got a couple of absentee members, but Kyle needed something, so I just started digging a straight way back to him, and wound up at said skeleton spawner. There they go. And since we really didn't need the XP farm at all from them, we've got, at the moment, we've got zombies for that. But since we didn't need it, we just went ahead and turned it into a lava blade machine. This is just my back area. I did build this one. It's your classic water push style. Just bringing them out of the spawn room, down the hallway, and into the lava. My cavernage continues off over this way, or at least it would if someone hadn't blocked up the entryway. Huh? Not sure what that's about. But ours is not to reason why. Put that together. I just like the way that the iron bars look as a walkway over lava. Actually, will probably end up using that a bit in my Let's Play, my single Let's Play. Oh, I hear them again. Oh, they're up above. So that's about it for the basement, since the travel up the ladder all the way up to the top is a pain in the butt. I'm going to cut here, and I'll see you up top. Alright. I always do that here. There we go. Pain in the butt. Alright, well, let's start off. This is the bulletin board. We already saw that one. Server message board, just a place for us to share info with each other when we're not around. This was Kyle's first PC built. It's our armor room. Basically everybody took a wall. I myself, I have one set on. That's not bad, but it's not my best stuff. Protects me from arrows pretty good. But just to have a set of diamond armor, essentially. This is my good stuff. It's all protection. And I think that might be my infinity bow. I'm not entirely sure. But I got a power 4 bow. And a sharpness 4 sword up there. That's the stuff I just take down, and as I make better, now that we have the, now that we've got the anvil, I'm sure you can combine with armor the same way you do with weaponry and tools. This here was my house, is my house, I should say. My first build. Still actually a work in progress as we go. I haven't done much with the inside of it, just, I created the shell. Kind of got things run together, and just couldn't quite decide what to do as far as interior decoration goes. And the other thing is, the more I look at it, I realize it needs to be deeper for its height. So I'm going to actually stretch it back into the jungle here a little bit. But aside from that, there's my kitties. Keeping guard, making sure everybody's alright. I only see 2 now. Oh, there's a third one. I thought Justin had buried him. He does like burying my cats. I'm guessing it's a pause thing. So this is the interior for the moment. Man, what's with these weird-ass lighting glitches? Wonder if that's an Optifine thing. I don't remember seeing them until I put Optifine in. With my little ceiling lamps, I am going to have to make a chandelier style or something up front here. For a little extra lighting. If I remove the torches, I do get spiders and whatnot spawning. And the upstairs, I am leaving the back open for it, no matter what I do, because that's just an awesome view. I might move the staircase up over to the side, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, I just really like that view. Sun actually comes up over those trees. It's nice to look at. My front window, we have stairs at the edging pieces, so that from the outside it gives a nice little notching effect. And then a pair of towers. I think I will probably be running something, running a staircase up to possibly a small tower top room, but I'm not quite sure. And what the heck, just because it's you guys, something I've been trying to figure out how to put these in the way I want them, but if I expand it backwards I'll have more room to play with. So, and it does have a basement. Basement is going to be my area, so to speak. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it, but it is going to have a secret door. I like secret doors. They're fun. And not spruce. We don't want spruce. So that's what I got there so far. And like I said, from the front, using the stairs surrounding around, gives you that kind of notched hollow effect around the outside I like. And I ran the half slabs around the towers and the windows. or connecting them over. I was thinking about doing that down here as well, but not quite sure because of how it sits down the bottom. And they're just kind of taller, so I'm not sure if I'm going to do that or not, but I may, since I'm going to be making some adjustments. You will see iron golems around, and lowly slaves. Sorry, peasants. Testificates, there we go. Something that's not incredibly offensive. Oh, who appear to be able to make their way into the pens, but they can't get out. We do not store them there with the pigs, I swear. This is their own choice. They're just too dumb to be able to get away. 6 emeralds for an iron axe. 7 emeralds for an iron pickaxe. And an emerald for 7 chicken. 5 apples, 10 arrows. Some flint. Hey, 10 fish get you an emerald. I will fish that one up. Wool's already been used, wheat's already been used. Somebody is... Unfortunately, the trading system is no longer exploitable. That's a crying shame, really. Before I get over to the what you see over there, essentially, like I said, our villagers here, they were not local. They are not natural as far as native to the area. What are you? Where? Get out of here! Somebody knocked down a torch. They are actually all recovered zombies. Oh, actually, that's something I forgot. Give me just a minute and I'll be right back with you. And we're back. Like I said before, we didn't really need the skeleton spawner that I found for an XP farm. We had a zombie spawner down here already. That we found it's not too far off of our basement area. Pardon me while I turn these guys down a lot. But what we wound up with, I turned it into a basic grinder, just a drop damage farm. And then we went out hunting for a town or a village or something so we can get ourselves some happy little villagers. And we were not able to find anything, unfortunately. Off those guys. So, what happened at that point was we realized that the zombies were recoverable. You can hit them with a weakness potion and then the golden apple and turn them back into testificates. So, at that point, my buddy Kyle came on down, took a look, and did some redesigning. The chickens are still here. And turn this into a zombie rehabilitation den, basically. Essentially, they drop down here. You can leave the gate open, much easier when there's none of them around. Let's just off some of these guys. There we go. Stop that. So, oops, I'm starving. What you do? You open that switch. Water slips down, or zombie falls down. You can see what you've got. Does anything good? And you just kill them one at a time, basically. And then once you get a zombie, a villager zombie, who makes his way over, you hit the switch, closes that, the water pushes them down, open it up, and they slide on through. Which brings them down into here, and you can hit them with a weakness potion in the apple. Pretty nice little design. I'm not sure if it's his original, or if it is another damn slime. Or if it is based off of somebody else's work. I heard that Etho had been playing around with that some, but I have not yet seen what he had designed of it. I am so far behind on Ethos videos, it's kind of sick. Hey, there we are. Slimy, slimy, slime. Now let's get back up here. I never can hit these guys, multiplayer. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure if it's me, if it's them. Die. These guys are alright, though. There we are. That's what, just about 20 slime balls. Gotta love it. Yes, therefore, slime spawning pad number 1. But yeah, no, Kyle put together that little piece. We rehabilitated all of our testificate zombies into usable workforce and built them some nice houses up here to live in. Which, yeah, I'll be right back with you. Alright, next on our tour is... Ah, yes, the Coastal Desert Alchemy Lab. Nice little building. Little accent with iron bars. I like that. This one Justin put together. And pretty straightforward. You've got your bank of everything you could possibly need. It is not an automated one at all. Those potion stations are kind of awesome, and I think I'll probably build one in my single player, but this works just fine. It lets you take more than just the ingredients for a single potion or 3 potions. And usually when we start brewing, we're at it for a pretty fair while. So that's kind of nice. I like that. It was well designed. I like the floors. That checkerboard pattern thing is kind of awesome. And very, very popular. Come up with something new to go aside from that, though. And then back over, this is just our pig pen at the moment. Eventually there will be one for the cows. We got ourselves a reed farm. Manual harvest, but all the reeds you could ever need. And then we are off to the Temple of Frizz, or the Pyramid of Frizz. Mark II, of course. On the last server he had another one of these pyramids, and much, much larger. It was massive. This pyramid would essentially have fit inside of that one with a lot of room to spare. And our beacon, we have off to the Wither Boss. And got our beacon, I think at the moment we're, yep, haste. And over behind this wall is Frizz's Cornucopia. Yeah, we'll just take a... Looks like just a nice little farm, doesn't it? Got some carrots, some potatoes, some wheat, and yeah, it's huge. But I will let him give you the tour of that. Go check out his video on it. It's Frizzy61 on YouTube, but I'll make sure I leave a that was odd, a link down below the video to his channel. And then, not so much last but not least, but next thing on our agenda, this one here is done by Kyle. Reminiscent of the Space Needle. It looks really cool. It looks pretty awesome at night too. I'm not 100% sure on this, exactly what it's going to be used for up top. I was thinking possibly mob farm. Like just a mass item farm, but I don't know for certain. Yesterday I came up and took a look at this after I had finished doing some other recording, and well, it turns out, yeah, this was not there, and there's a very, very, very big freaking hole. Goes down the center of the column all the way around, and I fell. I died. I had like 38 levels too. It was fucking stupid. Fell to my death. So I'm not entirely sure if what the final function is going to be. If it's just going to be something else awesome to have around, or if there is going to be a server-based function for it. But that one is Kyle's, and be looking forward to showing you some of the stuff that he built on the other server. Like I said, Justin did do a tour of the old world. I think he did hit on our community center area on that world as well. So feel free, go hit up his channel and take a look if you want to see what other things were built there. Aside from that, the only other thing we've got is, oh, there goes my haste. No, speed. I keep saying haste. Haste is something different. Our lovely little nether portal. And nether hub, which at the moment does not have a lot of things coming off of it yet. But, oh yeah, this one's fairly awesome. Justin was out a few days back. Whoa, I just threw my sword away. Just started digging and put up a portal at the other end to try and see, try and find a brand new area to play around in, something way out in the middle of nowhere. And he found something very interesting when he stepped through that portal. Go give it a look. Yeah, definitely, it's the luckiest portal ever. But let's see. Hey, I'm even carrying a minecart. Always be prepared, right? Then I was going to take a quick ride. This was the first area that we uncovered. This basically takes us over to our the Nether Fortress. Somewhere from up here, I think we have found the stronghold. Have not gone in to the end yet. I've been waiting for a time we were all together to go take out the dragon, and I may record that. Depends on how laggy it is to do so. But I'm actually getting really pretty good frame rates considering this is the freaking Nether. I shouldn't have said that because it's probably going to tank out on me now. But down outside of this is how we found our little Nether-based playground. Came out across from where our portal originally was. Justin moved it up into the ceiling. Once again, I'm going to be doing the same thing with mine. And makes for a nice hub because you can go anywhere you want at that point. This little area here, and you rotten bastards, why are you always here? Is our blaze farm. This one I put together. Classic etho design on it. Just pistons with glass blocks, pushing them down, that ice cream cone kind of design. We got glass on one and brick on the other because Justin keeps breaking the glass. Or he did it once, I think, with them all bunched up in there. And I guess it's a real good thing that fire resist potions are OP. That was his response to the entire situation. And It's got a single on-off switch that cuts the lava and then turns it back on. I use dispensers up top so that I'd be able to do that easier without having to add anything else. No need for additional switches or T flip-flops or anything. Just very simple with the redstone down. It's fairly nice and efficient, though I did make a mistake when I was initially building it. It started off like a block, possibly even 2 blocks lower than I normally would have, which is really strange because I've built a lot of these things now. They're just kind of fun to build. But so initially you could stand down here and have them spawn. Unfortunately, when you stand down there, the spawning is real intermittent. It's once in a while it triggers that you're within range and kicks one out. So basically you just have to stand at the stone stair to spawn right there. It's got the glass manual lock in place. Holy crap. One of our unusual visitors. This is a gentleman who was part of the old server. I've never really spent too much time playing with him at all. But yeah, so that's kind of strange. He just showed up. Essentially, then I'm all dropping a place, lock it in, suffocate him, hit him with a potion, and little enchanting room. So that's really what we've got going on here right now. And as things progress, as things expand, I'll bring you guys back in, show you what's going on with it, most likely. You have to die. I told you I can hit one. And I think this was initially going to be a wither spawning area. Oh, piss off. Die. Oh, come here. Damn. I was hoping for a skull. I think this is a, it's got to be a wither spawning pad, kind of what Etho is putting together. Yeah, it's a gentleman who's off in the middle of nowhere. I think Alaska somewhere. I believe. Alright. But that kind of wraps up our tour of the area. Like I said, I'll keep you guys in the loop if anything new and interesting gets built. Show you anything that I might be doing around the area. I'll probably record up my the finishing up of my house here and there. And just wanted to kind of show you guys where I was when I wasn't recording things for you. So I'll talk to you guys later. You have yourselves a great night.